In terms of approaches to learning for young children, what comes to mind for me is children really learning that they are capable and competent people, and that with a little bit of support they can learn these skills such as persistence and using their creativity, using their imagination, learning that when things don't go right the first time that they can try it a different way. My name is Shannon Glisan, and my son Anthony is 4, and I have another daughter, Alyssa, who's 11 months. And I am in the field of early childhood. I train other child care providers and teachers. When I think of approaches to learning, I think of children having the support of an adult, but with the idea that over time, the adult is able to sort of step back a little bit more and more, so that the child then is essentially doing things on their own and learning that they can do that.
What should we start with, Mama?
What does the house need?
This is the floor.
Okay. Got a floor. Now what else does the house need?
Doors.
In terms of playing with blocks, when something falls down or when something doesn't work out, he'll try a different strategy. So when we were, building a house for the alien people that we made, when he realized that the blocks were too far apart for the roof to fit, he said, well, maybe we can push the blocks in and lay this on top, or maybe we can turn this another way. How can we make the roof fit? They were too far apart for the roof to fit.
Scoot this a little closer and move this out of the way.
When Anthony sits down to do a puzzle, he's very persistent. He has gotten to a point now where if something doesn't fit, if a puzzle piece, if it's not the right time for that piece to be put in place, he'll even say to me, this doesn't fit yet. It's not time for this piece yet. This doesn't go here. If he reaches a dead end, he figures something out to try it in a new way. There is a big value in the process versus the product. It's that process that he's going through where he's now learning the persistence piece of it. He's learning, that failure is not a dead end, that when one thing doesn't work, again, you try something new. Regardless of what he faces in the future, that trait will stay with him. So that when something happens, he may say to someone else, well, what can we do about that? His persistence that he is developing now is giving him the confidence to know that I can do this. And so when he gets to school and he faces new challenges, yes, they may be challenging. Yes, he may need support. He's always going to need support. But I think his confidence is going to tell him, this is not a big deal. I can do this.
And I showed Daddy it.
Yep.
He was so proud of me.
Yes, he was.
Let's go there.